Duff Suds says 2 months is a long time in football. Clarkson said Geelong's not that good. Well, in fairness, Suds, I reckon he got a bum rap over that comment because they had just played, or he had just seen Geelong play really good footy. And I think we all knew what he meant, which was, they're not that good every single time they run out to play. Unfortunately for him, the last 2 weeks, they have been that good.
They have been better.
Yeah, and we talked about this, I think, on the podcast. In fact, we're doing so many things I can't remember which forum we're saying what in, but I'm pretty sure I said the other day that my only doubt on Geelong has always been, yes, their best is as good as anyone. Are they as capable of sustaining that for 3 or 4 weeks in a row as the other teams we're talking about, a la Richmond, West Coast? West Coast, I think they are. I'd put, but I would still have Richmond as the more reliable team in terms of turning on a 100% performance 3 or 4 weeks in a row. Cats have now done it, 2 weeks in a row? Who'd they play before St Kilda?
West Coast.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty good performance, albeit ending up in a loss. But, I mean, that has been their undoing come finals time. And look, a lot of people on my Twitter feed saying this during the week that they don't get their just desserts. Last year they lost a qualifying final they should never have lost, led the eventual premier by, 20 points or whatever it was at halftime. They were that close. But, that has been their history, that they have shot themselves in the foot with, remember 2016, terrible opening quarter against Sydney in the preliminary final that they were favoured to win. Have they got past that tendency? And that is the test for them. And we really won't know whether they have made that leap until we see them do it in the finals. So, I absolutely they could win the flag. Absolutely they could stumble like they have in those other final series, I think.
I tell you, they, I think, had come up to a dead end. They'd reached a dead end in their final premiership pursuits playing Richmond at the MCG. Richmond really ruled that ground. They've just got a way of trapping teams, keeping them down to low scores, hemming them in on the boundaries and in their back 50. And I would say Geelong, even in their peak of their powers as they are now, had they been a normal season, the final series being predominantly at the MCG, with the grand final being there, and of course Geelong having to play their finals there with the usual complaints from within the club. Who is it, Cook, who does the annual, why can't we play them at home? Wanting to play preliminary finals down at GMHBA. But with that scenario by the wayside, maybe Richmond doesn't hold that sort of vice-like grip, that python strangulation over them at the Gabba or wherever games will be played.